So between the smooth melt in your mouth kind of texture and the better quality of the juices, that's what a Sno Ball is, and that's what we do.
All right. Well, so what kind of flavor? Now, before I even get into the flavors, what made you get into this?
So in 2012, we were sitting around the dinner table, and we were
I think we is you and your family, right?
Yeah, actually my husband's family,
Okay.
and I was there.
Okay.
And we were talking about a store called Nolan's that when we were kids was around, and Nolan sold Sno Balls.
Okay.
And they shut down, I guess, when we were around like 3 years old or so a long time ago. And so we were talking about it. We said, hey, well, let's bring it back to the community. The community knows what Sno Balls are,
right? And
let's bring it back. So we decided to bring it back as a truck so we could bebop around town.
Now, I understand too, there's like different regions when it comes to, some people say water ice, or
Yes.
some people say, you know, Italian ice. Help me understand that.
So they're all different.
Okay.
So water ice, what they do is they take the juice and the water and the ice and the syrups and everything, they mix it all in a bucket, they freeze it, and then they scoop it to you.
Gotcha.
All of our Sno Balls are all made to order.
Oh.
So when I make you a Sno Ball, I will shave out the ice, I will pour the juice on top, and then there you go, it's made to order. So it's a little bit of a different product.
Oh, nice. Now, you know, this is a treat for me because I got family in NOLA,
Awesome.
and I got family in right near the French Quarter. So if I'm in New Orleans, where would I find you down there?
All over.
All over.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can get Sno Balls at the gas station down there. You can get them literally anywhere. Up
Nice.
here, however.
Yes, you're here in Wilmington. Okay.
Just Cajun Sno.
So where can we find you here in Wilmington?
So up until last year, we had a normal location we would set up every day, and that was in the Fairfax Shopping Center.
Okay.
On 202 on Concord Pike.
Okay.
Last year, however, we bought an ice cream shop, which we added the Sno Ball machine into the ice cream shop. So now we're using the trucks more so, and specifically for private parties, graduation parties, weddings. We do a lot of big corporate events, some of which are here in the city.
All right, so we're going to jump right into this, right? So we're going to do a blind tasting, all right? So I'm going to let you pick the flavors for me, Kristin, and JJ, and we're going to go right over here. We're going to meet with the two of them, and we're going to get started from there.
Perfect.
Sound like a plan?
Sounds great.
All right. So now we're getting ready to go ahead and taste some of these awesome Cajun snow cones. Meg, what you got for us?
All right.
All right. Oh, well, you can't tell us yet, right?
Sno Balls, not snow cones.
Sno Balls.
Sno Balls.
I stand corrected. All right.
Oh, it's blue.
Don't make that mistake.
Okay.
We just learned about the regions.
All right.
So
I have not had this since I was a child. I am so excited.
I'm excited too.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
So what's this one called, Megan?
You're going to tell me.
Oh, we're going to tell her. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Ready?
Yep. That was so awesome.
Is that like a blue raspberry?
Blue raspberry, ding, ding, ding.
I was going to say, it tastes familiar.
It tastes very
raspberry.
It's my daughter's favorite.
Oh my
I
God.
like this.
This is
This is
amazing.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Make you want to slap Ivan. This is good.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back to that one. That was good.
All right,
That
some
was
of them
good.
are all starting. Keep your spoons.
Okay.
All
Here's
right.
the next one.
Hold on, let me.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
This one should be an easy one too.
Thank you for that correction. Now, yeah, I'm seeing the difference between a snowball, snow cone, water ice, all that. This is good.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding.
What'd you say?
Like
Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good too.
All right, the next one's going to be a little more difficult.
Definitely good.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right.
It's also red.
This is
one
also
is
red.
also
Oh.
red.
Can I say that the flavor is red?
Ah!
You can't taste color.
Just kidding. All right.
The flavor is
What
red.
is this? If that's cherry, then
It tastes like purple.
curious now.
So this one I'll give you guys a hint on. This is more of an adult palate preference flavor.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Now I'm intrigued. Ready?
You said the right language for me. Adult beverage. Oh, man.
Why do I get like a hint of like butterscotch, like a Werther's type thing?
Butterscotch. Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Kind of, yeah. Like, you know, the
I like
Werther's
that.
your grandma used
Nope.
to give you?
No?
Nope.
You way off.
This is.
I'm following.
We're Jeopardy, so sad. You way off.
Nope. You are wrong.
You are wrong.
An adult one? I don't know. Let me see.
I'm feeling Margaret when it comes to that.
I really do.
So we have
Oh.
over 150 flavors. Of those 150, we have 8 cake flavors. This is one of the cake flavors.
It's a cake, okay.
Wow. I like that one.
So
I like
it's like
that
an
one.
icing vibe I'm getting then.
I like that one.
Okay,
Yep.
vanilla.
Yep, getting warmer.
So that's vanilla, not butterscotch.
Correct.
Oh.
Think more cream.
It's red.
Okay.
But it's red. Okay, that's another hint.
Red velvet.
Red velvet.
Red velvet. Oh, okay.
So now that you know.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
That's dope.
All right.
That was different.
That was different.
And red velvet's my favorite cake. So
That was good though. I
Yeah.
like that one. Oh, we got yellow.
hello.
This is one of my top 5 favorites.
Okay.
Top 5.
Hello, yellow. Let's give this one a
Sorry,
go.
girl, like-
Right now, this is my top red velvets.
Yellow.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
You ready?
All right.
Anyway.
1, 2, 3, go. It's definitely like a.
It gives me an ice cream feel. It's like a vanilla ice creamish kind of. No?
No, this one's a fruit.
It's a fruit.
Ooh. Hold on.
We
I'm
have a lot
almost
of
there.
flavors that are mixes. This is just a straight up fruit.
Pineapple?
Nope.
Hold on.
This is a tricky one.
I don't know. You got me on that
I
one.
don't know.
But it's
I should
really.
have let you guys study the board.
Oh.
It's like being at
Alright,
these
no, that's
coffee beans.
raspberry.
Close. Like, get out. Need some water. That's really good. I just can't figure out what that is. All right, I give up.
Everybody gives up.
Yeah.
Pear.
Pear.
Listen.
I was gonna guess
would've never
apple, but
guessed
I was like,
pear.
it's not
No, that's
apple.
why- That's why I chose it.
Pear's green.
Okay.
Not
Or
all
they
of
can
them.
be yellow.
Okay.
Some are brown,
Yeah.
some are yellow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The next one.
Okay.
I got stumped on that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one got me.
Oh, this is bright. Okay.
Ooh.
Make sure you get a good one of their faces when they try
Maybe
this
this
one.
one's fun too.
Oh.
Maybe.
Is this dangerous, Megan? Is this one
Maybe.
dangerous?
Let's see.
Oh,
let's
I know
see.
this one. I smelled it.
Mm.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Oh my gosh.
That is so
I like pickle.
Pickle?
I'm okay with
Oh.
it. It's not that bad.
Icy
Whoa.
pickles.
I wasn't expecting it.
Nope.
It caught me off
I
guard.
smelled it first, so I kind of knew.
Oh,
you
that's
either
so
love it or you hate
interesting.
it. This is like an 8-year-old boy or pregnant woman flavor.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to finish it.
I'm neither.
He's like,
That's funny.
interesting.
Good to know that's
Oh
the
my.
pickle.
all right. This one is excellent with rum.
This is excellent with rum.
Rum.
Okay.
Who brought the rum? Who has the work flask?
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay. You said this is excellent with rum?
Oh, it's like a coconut.
Sorry.
It's coconut.
Oh yeah.
This is coconut.
That's like pina colada.
This is coconut.
Yeah,
Coconut.
Yeah.
coconut.
Coconut. Pick
So
this
we
one.
do
I like
not have a
coconut.
liquor license. We cannot serve or provide. However, we can go to a party
Wow.
and you and your guests.
And we
can
can
I
drink
got a
that.
flask in my.
I like
Yeah.
Hang
that.
on,
No, you
I'm not gonna finish that.
So we can do adult parties. I just can't bring it and pour it, but you can.
It's all right.
This is good.
We're all
All
about
right.
21 here.
Yes.
That's delicious.
Like a
That's really good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Hold
All
on.
right, and then the
Okay.
last
I'm
one
gonna put that
is
with my
going to be
favorite.
another tricky one.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's incredible. My people that love this are, I call it like my cult followers. Like they hunt me,
Okay.
they hunt
hunt
me
you?
down for this
It's
one.
not like
You
the
got a
pickle one.
fan
It's not like, no, this
Okay.
one's a good one.
All
It's
right.
sweet.
I went in
All right.
super tough with the pickle one.
Oh, I can't. I'm not getting a smell.
And the color is accurate on this one.
Oh, what is that?
I feel like I should know what this is.
It's a plum.
No. No.
I'm trying to figure it out because the taste is familiar.
So I'll give you a hint. It's an almond Bavarian cream,
An
Almond
But that's
almond
not the-
Bavarian cream.
but that's not the name of the flavor.
But a Bavarian cream. Almond milk? What?
no. Almond Bavarian
dessert.
cream.
It is a dessert.
Yeah, I've
It's
had it
good.
before. I've had this before. I know it's a dessert. I'm
What's
trying
in
to figure out.
tiramisu?
Close.
Ooh.
What's in tiramisu?
What is that?
It's a
Rum.
dessert.
Rum-soaked ladyfingers is tiramisu.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it.
But I'm close, you
You're
said.
close.
Okay.
I do have tiramisu as a flavor, just not on the table
It's just
right
not this one. Okay. But I'm close. What does an eclair have?
It's not an eclair, but I think it is.
A Krispy Kreme?
No.
That's a donut.
Would I get this at an Italian restaurant?
Sorry.
This dessert?
Probably not.
No.
You would only have this as a dessert
Well, because eclairs have like
maybe
that
a couple of
cream
times
in it.
a year. Maybe. Dum dum da dum.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake.
Oh,
Yep.
shut up. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wedding cake.
Wedding cake.
That makes
Try it
sense.
again now that you know what it
Slice
is.
the cake.
That makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. I like
Isn't
that.
that just regular
Oh,
vanilla
this
cake?
is so awesome.
Isn't that just regular vanilla cake?
No.
I mean, if you would order a boring cake, it could be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like the cream that goes in the layers. And
Yeah.
With the sprinkles?
No.
No.
Oh.
You have sprinkles on
on
your
a wedding
sprinkles.
Wedding cake had.
You would have
sprinkles
sprinkles on your wedding cake?
No.
So what was your favorite, JJ, out of all of these?
Ooh, I don't know. I really liked the coconut one because I do love, I
Okay.
love coconut water, stuff like that. So I really
So
like
give us your
that
top
one.
three.
My top three were the coconut, the blue, and
Blue's not a flavor.
I know
I like raspberry.
raspberry. And what was the lighter red again?
Red velvet.
Red velvet. I did like those. Those are
Okay.
my top three.
How about you,
All
Jordan?
right, so mine was red velvet, pina colada, because
That was good too.
you can do some things with that. And then
You have two pickles.
Wait, the pina colada is
no, that
that's
other
the
pickle one is
coconut,
you.
right?
Huh?
That's the coconut. The same one I liked is the coconut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then that bad boy. I forgot
The
which
pear.
one.
The pear.
Okay.
The pear. Yeah.
Let me see. I like the blue raspberry, the cherry, and I'll go with wedding cake.
So listen, we
Very
cannot
fair.
thank you enough, Meg, for this.
Yeah.
I really
awesome.
appreciate you bringing your family to the studio with what you guys are doing. This is perfect timing for summertime. I encourage all of you guys to check out Cajun Sno. They got some awesome treats for you guys for the summer. We'll make sure to get you that information, how to reach them. Thank you again, Meg. Appreciate
Thank
it.
And
you
the
for having
pickle
us.
was not that bad. I'm just saying. It was pretty good.
It was interesting.
It was pretty good.
Thanks, guys. So that was some awesome snowballs that we just.
That was really
Oh
fun.
my God!
I enjoyed my
Shout out
time.
to Megan
I
Hurst.
enjoyed myself
Yes.
with that.
You know,
that was good.
So I've been to Sweet Lucy's before, but to find out that she purchased Sweet Lucy's and she's a mama for and a wife, like I don't know how she does
I don't
it.
know how she does
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I just felt at home because she was mentioned Nola. I got like family in New Orleans. It's like, hey. I'm glad she educated me though, because she's like, it is not a snow cone.
It's a
Yeah.
snowball.
It's a snowball.
Yep.
Water ice.
There is a
snowball.
difference.
I'm learning the regions of all this
There's
stuff.
an entire
She's like,
culture of it.
understand me of how we do this.
Yeah,
This
she-
is a
she-
family business.
But wait, the pickle one.
It was not that bad, you guys. Well, and I will say this.
No.
First of all, I
was
knew
interesting.
it was coming because I smelled it first, and I was waiting to see what you guys were gonna do. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, she gave a good analogy. She said that, that's probably someone like a crazy child would like that. So. I was
Oh,
like,
and for the record, I am not pregnant just because I liked the pickle snowball. Just saying. Make sure that's clear.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Just making sure
I'm
that's
just
clear.
like, wow. But I did like
Wow.
the other one, what was it?
The coconut
The
one.
coconut.
The
She was-
coconut, yeah.
He was like, you throw a little margarita in that. I was like,
she did.
okay. That was
I'm
good.
cool with cherry.
Yep. So,
Cherry was
and
good.
I don't know if you guys heard, but we have officially hit that 70% mark.
Yeah, we did.
That's
DE
really
wins.
exciting.
Did,
Yes.
did you get the tag? Did you win anything?
I'm
Yeah,
not
did
saying
you get it?
anything.
I was
Did you-
wondering.
Governor Carney,
You'll
I
never
want the
find.
one tag. That's that black tag with number 1. I want that tag. So I know I can't get it, but I just want it for a day.
I'm just gonna
So,
throw it out there.
I'm just throw it out
You never
there.
know. Listen, it doesn't hurt to
He
ask.
might show up on set and just like, here you go. Just
Worst
take
case
it for a day.
scenario, you get told no.
I
right?
know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I know.
okay.
It's all right.
I'm super curious who won the college scholarship.
Right?
Yeah.
That was like a really big deal. I'm curious
Yeah.
which kid was able to take advantage of that. Of course, the $302,000, the 302 for the 302.
Yep.
That's interesting. I can't wait to find out who won what.
I can't either.
Well, I mean, a lot of the previous winners are still, they're not out there. They removed, oh gosh, sorry guys.
Well, listen, you know you get all kinds of family that comes out the woodworks when you win something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm your cousin.
Yes.
Can I have $1?
If I want anything, you'll never know.
Can I? No, I wouldn't say a peep.
No, I'm always broke.
No.
I have no money.
But speaking of, terrible. Speaking of
27
winning
cents.
something, we're about to go meet with some lovely ladies,
Yes,
right?
we are.
You two are going to sit down with some awesome pageant.
Yes.
Indeed. I'm
queens.
really excited. Now, while we are meeting with 2,
Uh-huh.
we will have 3 in our mix because our lovely JJ.
That's right.
is the
You
former
you
pageant
you
winner.
did the stroll and the way. Help me.
did.
See,
Elbow,
I'm
twist,
ignorant to the
twist.
pageant world, so I don't know what.
all
what
on the elbow.
All in the elbow.
All
I
in the
don't know.
elbow.
I don't know. I might have to go run and interrupt your interview and ask them.
That's
to
okay.
Show me how to do that wave. I don't know anything
Well,
about
I
it.
think we could set that up.
Okay,
Yeah. Kristen,
'cause
you know how to do a wave?
I-
You know how to do
Elbow,
all on the
elbow.
elbow? You got it. And you got to.
I'm gonna stay in my corner and just give him a nod, a salute. But when
Yep.
did you do that?
I'm not telling you what year. I'm not going to age myself.
Well, listen, you
But-
know I turned 29 again this
I
year.
know, yeah.
Or we can
Me
say
too.
30.
I'm
maybe
going to
30.
say that.
Yeah.
I'm 29
So-
again. Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Doesn't
But yeah,
matter.
my history background, it was with a different organization. But yeah, I actually have 2 titles for Miss Teen and Miss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait.
So I'm excited.
I cannot wait to hear about all the stuff they've been doing in the community.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
Yes.
I know they were recently crowned. It was about a week
Yeah.
ago now, so I can't wait to hear what they've done so
Yeah.
far and
Definitely.
what they've got planned for the year ahead. They got a big year ahead of
it
them.
sounds like
Yeah.
it. They
Yeah.
sounds like some very active individuals. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see them out there
Me too.
in the community and serving and looking so pretty in their outfit and their little.
Oh.
What do you call that? What is that?
Sash.
That's a sash.
That's a sash.
Yes.
Okay. And their little tiara.
Yep. Oh, and they're heavy. They can be so heavy. I
Yeah.
have like dents in my head.
Yeah.
Oh my
Permanent, like
gosh.
permanent little dents in my skull from
Yeah.
wearing those things. Yeah.
I saw one walking on set. I was like, good God.
They're
is that
heavy.
Tiffany on her head? I
A
was
lot
like,
of weight.
That is
a lot of weight.
intense. I was like, she got the bag
Well,
on her head.
what's the saying? Heavy is
Heavy is the
heavy's
crown.
head. Yeah.
Heavy is
Heavy
the head that wears the crown.
That's
Oh.
right.
Yes.
Oh.
That's right.
Indeed.
Wow.
Look at
I
you.
need to
Yeah.
change my cap
Go ahead,
into a
JJ.
crown, I guess, or something, because they looking mighty royalty over
Yeah,
there.
they
so.
do.
Okay.
Yep. All
You
right.
just, adjust your crown a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna just lean it to the
Lean it
left.
to the,
you know,
okay. You could do that.
so they understand.
And see.
So we're gonna head on over and
Yeah.
you two are gonna.
We're
head
gonna
over.
head on
are?
over.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
right.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
All right, and we're back. We have with us now Ms. Delaware USA, Drew San Clemente.
And we have Miss Delaware Teen USA, Sky Knox.
Yes, how are you
Hi,
ladies?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Awesome.
great. Thank you.
Listen, it's so exciting to have you both here.
It's so exciting to be here.
I
Thanks.
bet.
And you guys must have had like a really exciting week. You just recently crowned, what, about a week ago now?
Yes.
So how crazy was your first week? What have you
Yes.
been up to?
I feel like I've only slept probably 10 hours since last Saturday. Just so many things between sponsor meetings, getting to know Sky, getting to know Vincenza, our director. It's definitely been busy.
Yeah, I told you, I was up for 5 days, like last weekend, like straight, like with 2 hours of sleep through
Yeah.
the whole time. So we've
I'm
caught
sure
up on
your
rest
excitement
now.
alone has probably
Yes.
kept you like high on energy.
Yes.
It's like the second I hit the bed, I'm like, I'm so tired. But then I'm like, I'm Miss Delaware USA. And I just keep staying up thinking it over and over again and just how grateful I am to be here.
Oh,
Yep.
That's so awesome. And I know your families must be super proud of you both. So I can't help but to wonder, like, have you always wanted to be a Miss Delaware USA, Miss Delaware Teen, Delaware Teen
Teen
USA?
USA, yeah.
So for me, yes. I remember finding out about the Miss Delaware USA organization when I was about 13 years old. And I was actually a year before I could compete in the organization. So I waited a whole year and then I said to my parents, I really want to do this. And at the time, was a huge athlete. I was a triathlete. And they were like, you want to do what now? They were like, you've never worn a skirt in your life. Like, what do you mean you want to do a pageant, right? And so I was like, no, I want to do Miss Delaware Teen USA. And ever since that moment, I knew I wanted to have the opportunity to represent Delaware. And it took me, I guess, 10 years, 6 different tries, and here I am.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What about you, Sky?
Yeah, I have a similar story like with Drew. I grew up as a competitive gymnast, so I was gymnastics tough like all the time. You saw me with my hair in a bun and like a tracksuit every day. So when I expressed that I wanted to get into pageantry and join the Miss USA organization, like my brother thought it was hysterical to the point where he was like laying on the ground like laughing. So that actually made me want to do it more. And I was also drawn to the moral of being confidently beautiful and embracing what that meant to me.
Oh, that's so awesome. And I know your brother, he's into sports as well too, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, he plays everything with the ball.
Oh my gosh, that is such an awesome transition. You ladies both being so big into sports, athletics, and then transitioning into owning your image and, you know, having a heart for the community, because there's lots of volunteer work that goes into it, I'm sure. But tell me, I'm kind of curious, what about you, JJ? Like, what is it that you fulfill within your crown?
Sure. So we're able to do whatever we really want with the title, which is truly incredible.
Oh, nice.
We're able to use the organizations that we love, that are really passionate for us, and support them. So I personally am using my year to advance women in STEM because I'm a first year or second year now, a medical student.
You're a medical student, right? Now, where do you go?
I go to Sidney Kimmel Medical College.
Very cool. Yeah.
So I would like to use this year to kind of show young girls throughout our state that the possibilities in STEAM are truly endless, and it is such a male-dominated field, but women are becoming more prevalent, and we can do it, and we are just as strong and capable as the males in our field. So that's one thing I want to do, and I also want to work with the Hope Scholarship Foundation, which is a nonprofit that I started after overcoming sexual assault.
Wow. Right. And you started it yourself?
Yes, I did.
That's awesome. When did you start?
I believe we founded it in 2018, I believe, was when we officially. It's something that I had in the works for a couple years because it was how I was kind of overcoming my own experience. But it's up and running, and we're looking to provide scholarships to local community members.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about you, Sky?
Yeah, so I'm excited to use my year to promote my platform, which is I'm Possible, Unlocking Your Potential in the Face of Adversity.
Okay.
And I really want to promote the importance of mental and physical health, being a competitive gymnast, being a musician, and also being a survivor of sexual assault as well. So not only do I have that platform, but I use my work organization, the Teen Warehouse right here in Wilmington, to work with the teens in the city, as well as my nonprofit initiative, Brave Early Screening Teens.
Listen, I am super excited because you ladies are empowering other young ladies and women.
Yep.
You know, it's something that is very courageous, you know, being brave enough to take your own circumstances and use it to help others. I think that's really great.
I know, and like, I don't know if you guys know, I mean, I was with a different organization, but I also am a former Miss Delaware from a different organization, so I kind of know a little bit about what you guys have experienced in the first week and the year that you have ahead. So, you know, and platforms are really important. I know you guys kind of briefly just touched on them, and you know, you have a really big year ahead. So what is it that you are most excited to do? I know Nationals is coming up.
Yes.
Right? So now I know Nationals coming up. Is it around the same time this year? Is it going to be in about, I think, what is it, 3 months?
Yes, it's 152 days away.
Okay. And I know. I know. You count every day, every hour, every minute until that day comes. Yep.
The work starts
so much
now.
to do. Yep. So much to do. So are you guys starting to prepare for that? Are you getting excited and getting everything ready to go? Where is it going to be this year?
It's in Tulsa.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. That's exciting.
I've never been, so I'm super excited to go.
I haven't been to Tulsa either, no.
I'm curious, what kind of activities lead up to Nationals?
So it's different for the teen and the Miss. So the Miss this year, in September, we get to go to Cancun, Mexico for kind of photo shoots, different orientations, different promo video shoots, which is going to be super fun. It's the first year that the organization is doing that, so I'm really excited to be a part of that. Yeah. And then we have Nationals.
Okay.
Yeah, and the organization is all about the sisterhood. So I know for my teen queens, we'll be doing a lot of teen bonding activities and getting to know each other. And really, it's really cool, actually. You're going to be able to know one person from every state in the nation. So just to think about that and grasp your mind. So we'll be able to teen bond, get together, do a lot of events like taking pictures to get ready for nationals.
That's exciting. So, okay, for a gal like me, so my family, they didn't like push me to do pageants or anything of the sort.
Neither did mine.
Really?
My sister, I had my older sister, I'll be honest, like my older sister, this was something she wanted to do. She was a lot like you guys. She was like, this is what I want to do. Me, not so much. I was like I was more like your brother. Like I was the nerdy theater, like I just never envisioned doing it myself. And then one day my sister was like, you're doing it? And I was like, okay. And I did, and there it was. And it was the best experience I ever had, which maybe,
But how do you get involved, you know? Like it's not information that I was privy to. Like I didn't go looking for it or anything, but as a young girl, I would have been interested in doing a pageant. So how do you learn how to get involved? Like where do you find out?
Sure. So the Miss Delaware USA organization has a website, so it's MissDelawareUSA.com. Yeah, right. And so if you check that out, there's different links there for you can apply. And once you put that application in, our director Vincenza will reach out to you. She'll go over some information over the phone and kind of get to know who you are and tell you what the organization is all about.
Yeah, and we also have an amazing class of local title holders from Sussex County all the way to Newcastle County. So like you'll be able to see them, they'll be promoting their platforms, and you'll see them at different events, and like they want to be able to get other girls as well to join the organization.
That's really exciting. Oh my goodness. Listen, I'm super proud.
Yep.
Again, you know, the platforms that you guys are supporting, your initiatives, all of the great work that you're going to go forth and do in this next year. I wish you the best of luck with nationals.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I do have one quick question though, because Drew, we did talk about like your college experience and where you're going, but Sky, you're a recent high school graduate, right?
Yes.
And I think I know, but tell us, where have you decided to go to college?
Yes, so I'm a graduate from the Baldwin School, and I will be attending Cornell University.
And what are we majoring in?
So I'll actually be attending as a competitive gymnast on their gymnastics team. I will be minoring in music, as well as doing an interdisciplinary major in Africana Studies, Psychology, and Communication.
Busy girl. Busy girl, for
Sure. Listen, you can't say, listen, to anybody who takes and looks at young ladies and say, oh, they're just cute, oh, they're so pretty, and think you're not smart.
That way.
I absolutely love this. Brains and beauty,
absolutely.
And a great balance of both.
Yep.
Yes, again, really appreciate you. Do you have any other questions?
I don't, but
listen, I'm super
good luck,
excited.
you guys. We couldn't have asked for better representation for the state this year.
Exactly.
So we wish you the best luck.
Indeed.
And hopefully we get to see you again. Maybe you'll come back in a little while.
Yes, we'll come back with our national
Exactly. I would see national titles back here. But listen, I'm going to watch it, and then if I see you guys win, I'm calling you up.
First interview. Good morning.
Be here Monday morning. Exactly. That's right. I don't care if you zoom in. You're going to be here. That's for sure. Yeah.
Indeed. So exciting. Awesome. So up next we have...
So up next, when we come back, Jordan's going to be sitting down with the executive director from the Grand Opera House, and he's going to be meeting with Mark Field. So stay tuned, you guys.
And we're back. We're sitting here with Mark Fields, Executive Director of the Grand Opera House. How are you, Mark?
I'm great, Jordan. Glad to be with you.
It's good to see you, my friend. It's been a while.
It has.
You know, COVID's put a little distance between us. I haven't seen you in almost a good year. How are things going?
Well, it's put a little distance between everybody,
Yeah,
hasn't
right,
it?
right.
Isn't it amazing how coming out of this, that just seeing somebody for the first time, you know,
and without a mask.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I remember
like,
even during COVID, I would see like during Mark's stream, like, is that Mark? I can't tell. The mask is in the way.
Oh, you do have a lower face.
Yeah.
Nice to see it. Yeah.
So now, Mark, you've been executive director at the Grand
almost
Opera
6
House.
years. Well, actually more than 6 years, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, since December 2014. So
you know, and as we were just talking about with the COVID, how has COVID-19? It's played a huge impact in everyone's life. So I can only imagine that it played a big impact when it came to the Grand Opera House. Right?
Oh, absolutely, Jordan. I mean, it was a once in a generation, once in a century kind of experience the entire industry, in essence, shut down overnight, because it didn't just happen here, of course. It happened everywhere in the country, everywhere in the world. But, you know, when you've got an airborne virus, one of the most dangerous places to be is in an indoor performance. Yeah. And so, you know, the governor very wisely shut down all of the indoor gathering spaces. When it first happened, we had a show on the stage that night that was ready to go that coincidentally was called The Play That Goes Wrong.
Oh, wow.
So that's about as wrong as it can go.
Oh, man.
And we had to cancel 50 other performances that were scheduled for the spring of 2020. Yeah. But we thought it would be for, you know, weeks or months, and then it's turned into a year and a half. Yeah. And we lost all of our revenue, not just ticket sales, but we rent the theater out, and that rental income went away. And people make contributions based on the performances and programs that they see and enjoy and appreciate and want to support. And when you aren't doing any of those things, then contributions fall off too. So it was really a triple whammy for us.
I can imagine. Now, you having been executive director of the Grand Opera House for 6 years, what would you say this pandemic has taught you?
Well, one of the things it's taught us is just the power of team. Mm-hmm. I mean, we kept everybody on. We got payroll protection plan money for a while and kept everybody on into the summer. Okay. But then when that money ran out, we had to lay off 60% of the staff. But the rest of the staff gathered together and we said, we're not going to let this pandemic change the fact that we serve the community. And so we looked for new ways to do that. We did our concerts by car, where we had people actually drive in and attend a concert at the riverfront by car. We did cinema at Bellevue, where we showed movie musicals. And we even did a light show at the holidays, and we had over 35,000 people come to see our light show in a parking lot. Yeah. So it was a way for us to continue to remind people that the arts are important, that the Grand is important to the community, and that we still continue to serve. But now we're at a place with the COVID subsiding and people feeling more comfortable about being both outdoors and indoors, that we're ready to get back into the business that we do primarily, and that's host indoor performances.
Right. And you have an awesome team. I got to give a shout out to a former employer of mine, Kate Baker Frawley. Oh, okay. I used to work for her years ago, fresh out of high school. And you know, she and I share a mutual friend in the late great Jim Gilliam Sr. And I mentioned him because I know the Grand Gala, you guys recognized him.
We did in 2010, but we're actually working with the Gilliam family again in a way that you may not know about. No. Part of our RISE campaign, which is the $5 million campaign we're doing to get not just reopened, but back to the same financial capacity that we had before the pandemic. One important piece of that is a renewed commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we've gotten support from the Gilliam Family Foundation for that. And in fact, we're calling it the Gilliam Family Inclusion Fund.
Okay.
So the Gilliam Family Inclusion Fund, and we're in the process of raising money to bring more artists of color, to serve more audiences of color, and to do a job of, we want everybody in the community to feel like the Grand belongs to them. And we feel we do an okay job, but we want to do better, and with that support from the foundation, we will do better.
You're humble. You guys do a superb job. I attended the Grand Gala. I was sharing with the other hosts, Kristin and JJ, about me being able to attend the Grand Gala one year, and you go from the Grand, and then you're walking with the whole crew. Everyone's in their mink coats and tuxedos, and they're headed to the Playhouse. So, I mean, that to me has always been a big highlight. What are you looking forward to with some of the shows that are coming up?
Well, the Grand Gala is one. We're not ready to announce an artist yet.
You can tell me a hint. Is there a song of an artist?
I think that would give away too much.
Okay. I tried.
It will be very fun, and it will be a little retro.
You can make the debut here at Good Morning Wilmington now.
Well, all right. Not till the ink's dry on the contract.
Okay, gotcha.
But we're close. We'll be announcing it later this summer.
Okay.
But we are bringing the Grand Gala back. Okay. We weren't able to do it last year, of course, because of the pandemic. But it will be back this year, and that's one of the things that we're looking forward to. But we have announced 35 artists already for the upcoming season. Now, in a normal year, we would do 70 to 80. We're not going to try to do that this year. We're going to be a little more cautious as we reopen, but it still represents the same kind of variety and eclectic that people are used to seeing. So we've got Jane Lynch, the actress from Glee, is coming and doing a.
You know what? JJ just mentioned that to me.
Yeah. She's doing a cabaret show with Kate Flannery from The Office.
Okay.
It's called A Swingin' Little Christmas.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit of comedy, a little bit of snark, and a little bit of Christmas music.
Nice.
So that should be fun. We've got Brian Regan, the stand-up comic, is coming. He's actually going to open our season. Lewis Black is coming. We've got the folks from Whose Line Is It Anyway are coming to do their live show, which is called Who's Live Anyway. The a cappella group Straight No Chaser, which is a perennial favorite at the Grand. We've had them and sold them out a number of times. But we've got Drumline Live is coming in January. We've got the Temptations coming in October.
Can we get them here? Well, I'm going to talk to Ivan, and we'll see
what we can
can set something up. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So we're really excited about the lineup and the variety that it represents. You know, Celtic, family programming, rock and roll, a little bit of everything.
And that's what I appreciate about the Grand. You guys cover an entire genre, not just one specific group.
Right.
And I really appreciate your guys and your hard work for all that you've been doing at the Grand Opera. What can we as a community, I'm born and raised here in Wilmington, and I know it's been a struggle during the pandemic for a lot of artists, folks in the entertainment world, and in theater. What can folks from the city of Wilmington do to help the Grand Opera House?
Well, the number one thing, Jordan, is come to the shows.
Okay.
That's an important part of it. Now, we don't pay all the bills with the shows, as you know. We subsidize the tickets so that we're not trying to cover all of our costs with tickets. Obviously, we're not going to turn down contributions from anybody. But one of the things that we've seen in this pandemic that has been incredibly gratifying for somebody like me who's spent my lifetime in the nonprofit arts world, everybody has understood how important the arts are, not to keep alive during the pandemic, but also to help us with the recovery. Right. As we talked about at the beginning of this segment, we've spent a lot of time separate, even doing our work from, our den or, our extra bedroom or whatever it is, and not seeing people in person. And the arts is a perfect experience, a performance to be in fellowship with other people, to sit there and have a shared experience at the same time. And as great as the arts are in an online or a virtual experience, nothing compares to the live experience. And there's always that anything could happen. It could be great, it could be challenging, it could be any of a number of things. And so we want people to come back and remember that. We want to create opportunities for people to re-socialize. And as we've gone through this pandemic, whether it's been government or foundations or corporations or individuals, everybody has understood that the arts are important, that we want them back, and we've gotten an incredible amount of support, even from the federal government, and that isn't always a foregone conclusion. They fight over NEA money every year, but this, they provided through the Save Our Stages program over $15 billion for the live entertainment industry.
Wow.
And so we're hoping that we'll get a piece of that, and as we raise money to reopen, we're doing very well because people have been extremely generous.
Well, Mark, I can't thank you enough for all that you've been doing at the Grand Opera House and for the community. Because while a lot of folks know you to be active at the Grand, I know you'd be involved with your civic association. I know you'd be involved in very aspects outside of the Grand Opera House. So thank you for your contribution.
Well, thank you.
24/7 around the clock. So I appreciate you, boss.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we will be right back. Special thanks to Mark Fields.
All right, that was such a great interview with Mark Fields.
Yeah, Mark is awesome.
I know.
Mark's a friend and love all that he's been doing. He's been holding it down over at the Grand Opera House.
Most definitely.
I am so excited. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I know. I'm really looking forward to the comedy in September and the music in October.
Yep.
I think with the comedy going in September, we all need some laughs to come out of summer.
Yes,
you know, ease us back into the fall.
Yes, we do.
I'm a summer baby, so I hate that seasonal transition.
And then, you know, it's even perfect is this, you know, now that we're getting back into this normalcy, to see, you know, when it comes to the arts community, seeing the Grand Opera House open. I remember going to the Grand for their big gala, and I told you everyone's walking down Market Street looking like a penguin, I felt, in my tuxedo to the DuPont Theater and having a good fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's such a grand affair. I'm actually looking forward to it. I want to strive to go this year.
Okay.
I think it's a big deal. It's a part of.
You used to work there.
I did.
You probably got the hooked up better than I did.
I went to some different events because, you know, I started off as a telemarketer and I phased into doing some fundraising with them, which was really awesome. So I got to do some different events within the foundation, and it was really great. Little different nights they would have. They would bring people together and have different music events going on.
Yeah.
But I must say, my time working there, getting to see Tito Puente, that was my absolute favorite, hands down. Hands down.
I think I got to see the Temptations review there. I was a kid.
That's a fun one.
That was fun.
I think the last one that I recall going to was Eddie Izzard. He's a comedian. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Okay.
That was the last show I saw at the Grand.
Yeah.
Nice.
That I can remember. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm just glad to see them open back up. You know, it was a struggle for the arts community specifically during COVID. So, you know, I know with all these performances, it's going to help with the revenue. And speaking of revenue, Governor Carney and the state legislature, they finally passed the budget.
Yes.
$4.77 billion. Big shout out to the governor for signing that bill. I've worked down there and I've seen they will keep it going to almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So the fact that they got that done soon and on time, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So, and then he's also investing $16 million into mental health.
That is so important.
Yeah, $16 million into mental health and for students, and is giving hopefully raises to state employees.
Yeah, I heard
with
about
this
that,
money. So, you know, I'm very big shout out to the governor and state legislature.
I was really happy to see the mental health thing, especially coming out of COVID. I mean, you and I have had many conversations about this. I mean, just coming out of COVID and making the adjustment back, and
it's
what
such
that
a big
looks like.
deal. People need support. People need mental and emotional support coming out of this pandemic. You know, being able to transition back into the work world. There are many stresses that people are going to go through within their families, within, you know, individuals, even people who are solo. It's just them. And now they're reemerging into society, and they have to go and be around people again. You know, that might cause some anxiety.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And you know, this budget is historic because he signed 1.3 billion into the capital budget. Now that's the largest capital infrastructure plan in Delaware's history. So that's huge.
That is big.
Wow.
That's huge.
That's
so.
big.
Governor Carney and state legislature, they're doing those things.
Indeed.
Big shout out to Saran Cade, also the OMB director. He's been holding the purse strings and working with the governor as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the other thing that's really cool about this too, and this is something you and I constantly talk about, is a big chunk of this is going towards education.
Yes, and you know, I love. It's everything starts with education.
It does.
So, and I know Governor Carney, when we interviewed him last, he spoke about his summer learning initiative. I'm super curious for an update on how that's going. It's now July. I'm super curious. Governor Carney, will you please give us an update? Yes.
Governor Carney, can I get those license plates?
Here we go again.
I'm going to
License
try
plates.
and get that #1 license plate.
Oh,
so.
goodness.
Well, I appreciate you guys. This has been an awesome Monday hanging out with you guys. Big shout out to Ive and the crew at DETV.
Whoop, whoop.
Hope you guys enjoy your Monday.
Indeed. Good morning, Wilmington.